Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing? I just, was having such an awesome time dancing to that wonderful music that my daughter put on. It was awesome. Um, See, everyone's definition of everything is a little bit different in life, And I said, hey, let's play some motivational music. And, her definition of motivation, upbeat music, was exactly what you guys just listened to. And I hope you guys got amped up with it because I certainly did. But nevertheless, good evening. Thanks for attending. I'm happy to have a bunch of you guys could make it tonight. We probably have more people on this training call tonight than we have in the last few, and I hope to it's because of the excitement and all the great things that we offer and all the great jobs that all our leaders are doing. And I applaud Matt and Donna and Eric and Penny for their participation and helping with these calls, and just great things ahead. So welcome. And I'm gonna do a little different twist tonight on this training call. By the way, it's not going to be your obligatory training call. It might hit home with some of you guys, and I'm hoping to hit home with all you guys. But at the end of the day, I want everybody to kind of just realize what we have a hold of here, what you got your hands on. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip to the first slide here. And a lot of you guys have seen this slide because it's in your back office. And some of you guys might not have seen it, but at the end of the day, I want you to just think about this. I want you to look at all the tools, all the things that we provide for you and your business. You are the CEO of this business, by the way. Your excitement level, your drive, your desire, your determination, everything that you do, it's responsible for building this business or not building the business. And when you look at the tens of thousands of dollars that's been invested by us to be partners with you so you could have a global opportunity with all the bells and whistles that you could ever ask for in opening up a company, that I said would be thousands and tens of thousands of dollars for anybody to be able to start, including merchant accounts and shipping companies and fulfillment companies and leadership and training and not to mention marketing teams and admins and accountants and all the things that go into starting a company. And you know what, guys? It isn't easy to own your own company. Everybody always wants to think about owning their own company. And, but it's amazing that 95% of all companies that start fail. Why? Because it's not as easy as it looks, not as easy as you might think. It's a lot of time and effort and energy into putting forth. And they revert back to a 40-hour a week or 50-hour a week or whatever, hour a week that they can work, and they start working for a paycheck, right? And that's okay. That doesn't make anybody a bad person. But when you have all the tools and all the things that we've provided for you, I want you to really look at this and think about what you have your hands on here. It is absolutely incredible that you need to understand that. You need to know the basics of this business. The bottom line, it's all about timing in this world. And again, owning a business isn't for everybody. That's why we made this business so simple and so duplicatable and so turnkey, that all we want you to do is be the billboards, the banners, the voice of the company, and drive them to your sites so you can make all the money. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. And by the way, when I say tens of thousands of dollars, we're not even talking about the inventory. We're not even talking about any of that. We're talking about just to set this up. So, we're excited. We have a lot of great things going. I had an hour call today with our new marketing partners and Doran. We have a whole new social campaign that we're going to be ramping out here in the next week or two. And these are all going to be tested and trialed ads that are going to be tested. We're going to have the analytics too. We're going to know exactly, what kind of numbers that you should expect if you're promoting it properly with your own URL and, and with, whatever story. But we are taking it to a level here before we do our major launch in about a month. And we are excited about all the different things we're going to be testing here with video content, with influencers, with testimonials, with videos, and everything is going to be tested before we set it up. And, as you know, in your back office right now, all this stuff is already, there's a plethora. And when I say plethora, I mean a plethora of materials here. And I got a couple questions for everybody on this call tonight. Do you even know all the different things in your back office? Do you even know what kind of marketing materials you have that you can, copy and paste your URL to? Do you even know the effort and energy and the investment it takes to provide these kind of tools for you? At the end of the day, this is all provided for you, and this is your business. Everything that we have here is for you to and all these assets are for you to promote your company. But guess what? There's only one way that you could promote your company, and that's not hide behind your computer. That's not let everybody know that you come across to what's going on, what you have your hands on, how you can help them. I mean, think about this. If you ask anybody, whether they're a stranger, whether they're a family, a friend, a relative, whoever, neighbor, let me ask you a question. Would you like to be healthier? Would you like to look better? Would you like to feel better? There's not a person on the planet that you could ask those three questions to that you wouldn't get the obvious answer of course, absolutely. What do I have to do? I mean, those are questions that encourage conversations. Those are questions that encourage and open up the door for you to talk about all the incredible products and the opportunities that you have. Those are things that you can talk about to people to say, hey, you know what? I just started my own business, and I want to make sure I want to give you some information about my business so you can look into it and let me know what you think. I mean, at the end of the day, we have products that's everybody needs, wants, and is going to be in every household. And that's exactly the way you guys got to think about this stuff. So, when you're talking about taking any of these assets we have, and I'm not even just talking about the banners, I'm talking about even the video training. We have video training videos on pretty much everything we do that I can almost bet that everyone hasn't listened to these videos. And yes, some of them are redundant. You know why? Because that's what this business is about, the basics. We don't have to change things up. Are we going to change some ads and looks and aesthetics and graphics? Of course. We're going to constantly add different things like this to your back office business. But at the end of the day, we can't go out there and promote this company for you. We can't go promote your URL for you. We can't promote your business for you. And it's as easy, as far as social media or whatever, is, you grab any one of these ads in our training or in our marketing, you flick to your back office and you copy and paste by sharing your URL. So just like on the bottom of this, if I was to send any of these out, email, social media, Instagram, TikTok, text, whatever, I would probably say, hey, this is a company that I just started, and I have some incredible products that I'd love you to try. And here's a coupon for 20% off. Use this deal coupon code so you can get 20% off, and let me know what you think. And as you know, that this this on the bottom end, be Medical Mary's partner. That's going to be your URL at the bottom, because you're going to copy it, you're going to paste it, and bingo, they're going to go to your page, they're going to buy product, and guess what? You make the money. And when they buy product and you say, let me know what you think, not only will you know that they bought product because you got the access in your back office to be able to do a follow-up with them, but also it's going to also tell you what's being sold through your efforts and energy in your website every night. And the most exciting thing, I got a lot of exciting things in life, but one of the coolest things that I have is the tool that I can view team, and I can look at the sales every night in my back office. I could just hit the thing and it says, wow, you guys sold me, NB Medical Mary. My page sold $800 last night, $300 the day before, $600. And every day I look at it and I just thank the mighty Lord for having such a great opportunity and being able to help so many people, because at the end of the day, these products help everybody. And they're just not for the sick people. It's for every single person. So we already have the best prices in the country. No one can beat our prices. No one can beat our selections. No one can beat, any of the delivery methods we have, and certainly not the selections. So guess what? And everyone wants to be helped, whether it's health-wise, whether it's financial-wise, whether it's just to be part of a team and camaraderie. That's what we have here, gang. That's exactly what we have. But if you don't get the word out, how are they supposed to know? How are they supposed to know? I mean, think about this. You go spend a ton of money. You invest in a building. You invest in cabinets, and you invest in lighting, and you invest in, fixing up an office space or a storefront. And you go, wow, our grand opening is going to be, tomorrow or whenever it's going to be. And you forget to put the sign on your building. How the heck is anybody going to know who you are or where you're at or what you even do? You'd be sitting there all day long, fiddling your fingers, wondering where everybody is, because you didn't let anybody know anything about it. You just put all the best of the best of the best products in there, all the best of the best of the best prices in there, but you forgot to tell them who you are. Can you imagine that? That would be disaster for anybody. I don't care who you are, it would never work. So you guys got to realize that everybody that you come across wants our product, needs our product, and wants to be involved. So don't be shy. And the easiest way to do it is, hey, I just started, my own business. I'd like you to take a look at it, or I'd like you to, check out some of the products. We got some incredible products, something for everybody. And for doing that, I'm going to go ahead and give you our coupon code so you can get yourself a discount on it, and let me know what you think. That's so simple. It is so simple. We've made this thing so simple that the only thing that we have that you got to do is promote it. And one of the ways that you need to promote it, obviously, is this is your sign. This is your business signs. This is the building that you built that you don't have a sign on the end because you forgot to put these on the door. You forgot to put them light them up on the sign. Every single person you come in contact with, and when I say every single person, nebulous people, if I'm on the golf course, I'm giving them away. If I'm in a restaurant, I'm giving away to the waiter or waitress. Anybody that I come across gets my card. Do they all use it? Probably not. But somewhere, somehow, these people are buying product on my site. And again, I would never ask anybody or try to train anybody on what to do or how to do things that I didn't do myself. That's why, going back to the first part of the meeting tonight, I mentioned to you that we're testing every single new social ad and every new ad that we're doing before we even put them in the back office and let you know. But believe me, you're going to know about them, because when I test one and it does $10,000 worth of sales in a week, believe me, the last thing I want to do is hold it to myself. I want to share it with all you guys. But at the end of the day, the very first step in running a company is getting your business cards. And I applaud, you know, a lot of the people that are in our business right now has ordered their cards. I applaud you. But I scratch my head and I wonder, why haven't some of the people ordered their cards? How do they expect anybody to buy any products from them? How do they expect anybody to go visit their site? Do you think that somebody's going to write down your NB at medicalmarypartners.com and they're going to remember the coupon and they're just going to go home right and do it right now? Do you think that they're just going to take the text from you and they're going to remember it right now? No, they and some people might, but most people won't. That's why you need to know that you have your billboard right here. This is your whole world right here. These front and back of this card says it all. And, you know, we have it set up in your back office that all you got to do is follow the instruction. You can order them, 500 of them for like 30 bucks or 40 bucks. I don't even know how much they are because they're priceless and they're invaluable. So even if they were $1,000, I would tell you to do it because guess what? This is your business. This is where you go to the grocery store. This is where you go to the restaurant. This is where you get gas. And you promote your business loud and proud because they don't know and they will never find you unless you let them know about you. Again, this is everything that you need to know about your business right here in this front and back of this card. So please, I encourage you all, do yourself a favor. After this call tonight, get on your site if you haven't ordered these yet, and you get your butt and you order your cards with your assets on it, your website, your phone number, your title. You can put owner. You're the owner. You're the owner of this domain. You know, whatever your site's going to be, the NB Medical. You can actually put CEO, whatever you want. Because guess what? That's what you are. You're promoting your business. This isn't like, you know, a separate company from you. We're partners. This is your business. We're providing all the assets, all the tools, all the training. We're put hours, endless hours every single day into, you know, making things better. And when we do our massive launch, it's going to get ridiculous. And you guys are all part of the ground floor right now. So take advantage of it and make it happen. So tonight, what I wanted to do, and thank you for listening to that, and I'm sorry if I rambled, but you know what, I want to make sure the point's clear of really what you have and what your assets are and what kind of opportunity you have here. And it certainly is a ground floor of a, you know, exploding industry that's going to be billions of dollars. And I want you to think that anytime you walk into a store and you see another CBD product on a shelf, you ask yourself, God, that should have been me. Somebody went in there and sold it to them. Somebody, you know, took the effort of going in and talking to them. You know, everybody is, you know, you're going to get lucky once in a while and somebody's going to call you and say, hey, my friend told me about you, or my friend told me you have products or something like that. And guess what? The more of these cards you pass out, the more of those people are going to come your way too. Because everybody wants to hang with a winner. Everybody wants to hang with people that are doers and going after things. Not people that are, you know, sitting back and dwelling on negativity and dwelling on, you know, politics and dwelling on all the BS there is in our life. We all live that, guys. Every one of us live this in the same world, so we can all understand it. But what the heck can we do about it? Zero. But you can do something about this. You can help everybody, you know, with their health. You can help them look better. You can help them, you know, you can help them in every facet of the business and obviously financially as well. And everybody wants to be part of a winning team. So tonight I want to go over some products that I think should be in every household, and every one of you guys should be taking it. And I'm going to explain why. Okay. On the last call I did about a month ago, I told you what I use every day. And I just kind of want to emphasize this. And again, the myth out there in the world is, you know, well, CBD is for people in pain, or CBD is for somebody that might be ill or have a disease, or, you know, that can help them in those areas. And, you know, true, that is fact. However, CBD is the best preventative, you know, product in the world. The best preventative plant going in the world today, right? So when you think about immunity and your immune booster, again, the government's helping everybody here. They're pushing zinc, they're pushing elderberry, they're pushing, vitamin C and echinacea and all these ingredients and wonderful things. And oh, by the way, what you're looking at right now, this is in your back office on your website. All you got to do, and I know some of you guys are probably going, yeah, I know, that's great, but this is product knowledge. The more you know, the better it is. Knowledge is power, guys. So when you look at some of these products on your website, you hit, check the cart out or, add to cart. All this information is right here. So we're helping you sell the product as long as you get somebody to your site, right? But not to mention, if you were to go to the store and buy a bottle of vitamin C for a month, a bottle of elderberry, a bottle of echinacea, and a bottle of zinc, what do you think you'd pay for without the CBD? You add them all up, and guess what? Even if they were only $20 a piece, which you and I both know they're more, but let's just say they were $20 a piece at Vitamin World or GNC if they're still in the business, or wherever the vitamin places are now, right? That's $80 right there for those 4 ingredients. And by the way, there's more ingredients than just those, but that's $80 with no CBD. Each serving has 20 milligrams of CBD in a 60 capsule. It's 2 capsules a day. Guess what? What's that worth? And this bottle, I think, is only like $39 on your site. So it's half the price with CBD. You don't have to talk people into buying overpriced products like you do in your obligatory world of MLMers. These products are priced fair. They're priced the best. And guess what? Every single person that wants to prevent illness should take 2 of these every day. I know I do. Do you? So that's one of my staple products. The next one is we're excited about. It's a newer product, and we're really excited about because, again, it's something that everyone uses. And by the way, all of our capsules are shelf stabilized. Let me repeat that. All of our capsules are shelf stabilized. What does that mean? That means your typical, probiotics and things like that, you got to refrigerate. In fact, a lot of the places that you buy probiotics, they're in a refrigeration, place because they're not shelf stabilized. Ours are shelf stabilized, which means you don't have to refrigerate them. So there's another plus to our product, shelf stabilized vegan caps. But you look at this, it's got 10 billion, probiotics there, and I don't have to go through the whole thing. But again, these are preventative and resistance to disease, gut health. There's so much gut problem in the world today with people that are sick and stomach problems and got, so many things from all the wonderful, beautiful crap that we put in our mouth. And we all do it, including me. But the bottom line is it enhances your immune system. And again, you got a product with 10 milligrams or 20 milligrams per serving. And guess what that means? That means that's extra fuel on the fire. But again, that's $39 in your back office, I believe. So I went to one of the vitamin stores last week, and for a 10 billion CFU, it was $59.95 with no CBD. So you be the judge. Again, this is a product that every person should be taking. Next is superfoods. One of my staples. I think if you talk to Matt or any of the leaders or Penny, we drink this every single morning. It's a great, not only is it preventative, but it's also a meal replacement. It fills you up. It tastes delicious. But take a look at some of these things it has in it. It has acai berry. Do you know what acai berry is? There was a company, some of you guys probably have heard of them on this call, called Mona V from years ago. Do you remember that company? Mona V built a company almost $100 million a year on having a bottle that looked like a wine bottle full of this acai berry. And it was like $100 a bottle for the crap. It was something crazy. But guess what they did? They built their whole business on one product of that kind of magnitude, on the acai berry. And guess what? We have acai berry, beet juice. We have probiotics and enzymes in this again. And your daily amount national average, your daily amount of organic fruits and vegetables in this delicious product that obviously increases everything, your energy, your vitality, your mood, every single thing about you. And by the way, it tastes delicious. One scoop with 8 ounces of water, you're set to go for the day. Again, these are products that I'm telling you about because, one, I want to give you some product knowledge, and two, I want you to see the value, and most importantly, understand that these are all products that are preventative. And sure, if you're sick, can you use it? Positively. But at the end of the day, these are preventative products. We're getting into the spring right now. Excuse me. And there's a lot of things starting to reopen again, as you guys all know. You guys read the news in your cities and whatever. But one of the things that's opening up again is a lot of the health clubs and gyms and things of that nature, right? Well, we have people that have tried our new pre and post workout oils, and man, we are getting unbelievable results. And I know it's only 500 milligrams because really that's all you need when you have everything else that's in here, right? Again, turmeric, ginkgo biloba, gotu kola, all these things, go to the store and price them and realize what you got your hands on here, because it's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And you can read about what they do. It's simple, but I know that I talked to, in fact, I talked to Doran this morning, and Doran said, my God, I'm back at the gym now. The pre-workout gives me my focus. It's giving me my energy. It's unbelievable. I'm not sluggish. And then I do the post afterwards, and it helps me recover. It helps me with my, any kind of inflammation. It decreases it. And I'm not as sore as I used to be when I worked out. So I'm working out 5 days a week now, he said. I said, well, that's great, because I'm hoping that, when we do our first event that you come to, you're going to look like Adonis so everybody can see it. But at the end of the day, these are like $39. Are you kidding me? Anybody that works out, goes to the gym, wants to get, more in the mood, and wants to be, and wants to, have good recovery and increase in strength and everything that this does, it's a no-brainer. Okay. And again, it's CBD. So anytime you're putting CBD in your world, you're opening your receptors to fuel your endocannabinoids, and guess what's happening? Everything's starting to work again. That's slowed down. And if you're young, it's going to continue to work. So that's a killer product. One that I like too, that I eat every day because I'm old and I have a lot of muscle and joint, inflammation from my younger days of running around, chasing my kids around and playing ball and playing golf and trying to still think like, I'm 25 years old when I'm not. And you guys get to drift on that. But take a look at this product. You get glycosamine, ginger, turmeric, all this in 2 capsules. I mean, guys, anybody that works out, anybody that used to play ball, any ball players, any single person on the planet that, gets to be a certain age starts feeling a little bit muscle problems, joint problems. I call myself, after I go golfing and I sit for about 20 minutes, I feel like the Tin Man. I need some oil to juice me back up again and get me, my bones and muscles going. But, as long as I eat my joint and muscle every day, I have fast recovery and it's decreasing my inflammation. I can't imagine how bad it would be if I didn't have this. Again, it's just another staple product that I wanted to bring to the table, because when you look at glycosamine, ginger, and turmeric, forget about the horsetail, forget about the CBD. How much is that at the store, though? A bottle of each one of those. How much is it? Think about it. It's a lot more than $39, isn't it? 100%. The last one I wanted to go over with is a staple product that everybody that we go to shows and we were doing shows with and private labeling and doing all this, wonderful business with. There's not probably a company on the planet that doesn't have this, because we sold them all to them. We're the ones that provided it. We're the ones that put their label on it and so on. But when you think of some of these ingredients that we have in there, forget about the essential oils. It's not, they don't even have this listed on Doran's, menu here of ingredients. But but it's got all these ingredients, including arnica and essential oils. And this product right here should be in every gym bag, every golf bag, everybody that works out, every home, every person that plays any kind of sports, any person that has any kind of joint pain or knee pain or back pain or neck pain. Yeah, I know I'm talking to most of you guys, right? Because we all have it. But it's amazing. This is a product right here that I keep in my golf bag, and I'll tell you a funny story. I was golfing last week with my youngest son, Max, and I like to show Max the right roads and so on and so forth. And I know he gets mad at me once in a while, but hey, you know what? I'd rather him be mad at me and teach him the right way than not be mad at me and don't teach him at all, right? So at the end of the day, we were golfing, and we happened to be golfing with a guy that was a pro. He's going to the University of Tennessee on a full ride that they just happened to put in our group. And his dad was driving him around, just, watching him. So, we got to talking, and, and of course I had my Medical Mary hat on, and he says, what's Medical Mary? What do you guys do? And next thing you know, I'm pulling out my card and I'm giving him, the coupon code. And he's like, yeah, I'm all about CBD and, this, that, and the other. And we start talking about the benefits and so on. And he goes, and I said, I don't leave home without it. I got this pain roll on in my bag because I have a bad knee. And he goes, man, I got a bad knee too. I said, really? And I grabbed the pain roll on and I gave it to him. And I said, here, put this on. Let me know how you feel in 10 minutes. He goes, I've tried all of it. Icy hot. I've tried all this stuff. Really nice guy. And I've tried it all. And, none of it works. And I said, just put it on. Let me know what you think. What did I just say? Let me know what you think, right? What do you think happened? 10 minutes later, he's like, this is unbelievable. What's in this stuff? It's magic. I don't have any pain. What's going on? And I said, it's magic. That's exactly what it is. I go, here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep that. And I want you to take my card, and I want you to share it with your friends and family, relatives, and golfers. And here's your coupon code. And bingo. You know what happened? He went home that night and bought 2 products off my website. I looked it up, and there he was. It was unreal, but that's how it is. If you don't promote it, no one knows what you're doing. You don't give them a card. How are they going to remember you? This is a product that should be in every single home, every single sports bag, every single workout person, every single golf, gym, softball, baseball, and you name it. It should be in a part of their world. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about this evening on some product knowledge, and I hope it helped you with some maybe future selections or things that you should put on auto ship, like the immune booster, like the gut health, and like the superfood. No brainer, and that's where you get your biggest discount, anyways. But hey, I don't care if you want to pay more, then God love you. But at the end of the day, things are starting to open back up again, guys. I mean, it's time to put the pedal to the metal, quit playing games, get, for those of you guys that are still, trying to figure it out, there's nothing to figure out. Go get your cards and get it done. That's all that you got to figure out. Go learn how to copy and paste some of these things. That's it. It's simple. It's not hard. Go print some things. We can print some of these things in banners, all the marketing materials, and give them out and let people know about it. But a great way also to promote it is we have some upcoming events, and Matt and Tommy out in Mississippi, a great customer and also a partner of ours right now. They're doing a big event in March 26th in Biloxi, Mississippi. If you have any family, anybody on this call has any family or friends or relatives or anybody in that area, that's the Gulfport area by Mississippi and Louisiana and so on. I think they still have maybe about 25 seats left. They got a hotel that'll let them have 100 people there. And I know things are limited still, but at least they're opening. And these are opportunities that are going to be golden. Not only we're going to try to share them with everybody, so that way if you have people that you might want to introduce, or you might want to, just let them know, come to the meeting and check it out. We usually serve some beverages, not alcoholic beverages, but beverages and, some snacks or some, whatever. But we'll help you get these people to sign up on your teams. We'll help you build your teams by coming to these events. And not only is the one on March 26th that Tommy and Matt's holding, I know Matt and Donna are also holding one in Utica, Michigan on the 24th. And there might be a birdie, you never know. I might fly into one or both of them, but we're going to start doing these things all over the country as the country opens up. And why I'm telling you this is because this is another opportunity for you guys in your backyards to be able to do it. This is another opportunity for you guys to send out an invite and get a place or get a hotel or a little banquet room, or even your home. Home parties are going to be huge. Invite, your neighbors and some family, friends, relatives, or your kids' little league teams, or their soccer teams, or their scouts, or their, the girls' gymnastics, whatever, cheerleading, you name it, where there's groups of people, you invite them over and you introduce them to the products, let them sample them, introduce them to the opportunity, and bingo, they all will buy, and they'll all want to be a partner. Because again, if you like helping people, you like staying healthy, you like, looking good, and you like, making money, which everybody does, who's not going to want to be part of this? There's no investment. It's like too good to be true almost. So these are all ways to share. These are all ways to compound, more than one or two people at a time. This is all ways to, book a place and let us know. And one of our leaders might come and help you as long as you got enough people coming. But the parties at your homes are, invite 10 or 20 people over to your home. And, we have banners for you. We have, literature we'll give you, and bingo, it's absolutely a no-brainer. We also encourage all you guys that on our opportunity meetings, because a lot of you guys I know are shy. A lot of people, are afraid to, as I would say, pitch or present. But you know what? Because you don't know what you don't know, and you still aren't, you're not educated enough yet. And that's only because you're not really, you got to put forth more effort in training yourself some of these things and giving yourself the basics. That's all you need. I don't know all the products we have anymore. I don't know half the ingredients in any of them, but I do know about CBD, and that's all I really need to know. That's all you really need to know too. But the fact of the matter is that when we're doing these calls on Thursday nights, these opportunity calls, these are not only opportunity calls for us to help, but they're for you to encourage people, to let them know that, hey, you just started a company and you're having a call tonight. You'd like to invite them to the call to just get an idea of what they think. And let me know what you think. And invite them to the opportunity call. Send them a link to sign up. They're going to sign up. It's going to say who sent you. And they're going to say, Tommy sent me, Jason sent me, Matt sent me, Max sent me, Brock sent me, Shayna sent me. They're going to give us the name. And all these people are going to go to you. And not only that, I forgot to mention a huge thing here that I want you guys to really understand. When you drive traffic to your website that buys retail, not only do you make the money, that's when we start dripping on them about the opportunity to help you build your team. But we can't build or help if you don't send anybody there. So guys, it's time to get with the program, realize it's time to get serious. This is an infancy stage program that's going to blow up. It's going to be Guy Blugent. I want everybody to be successful. I want to have a lot of people make a lot of money and make a difference in this world. That's why we're doing this thing. But you got to realize that everywhere you go, everyone you run into, hand them a business card. Don't judge anybody. Oh, I'm not going to tell him. Oh, that person will never want to do this. Oh, you're the biggest naysayer. The only person in your way is you. Get out of your way. Get excited, be proud, because you should be, and we're going to make every single person successful, and we're going to certainly help them be healthy. And at the end of the day, everybody wants to be healthy, feel better, and look younger. You guys owe it to yourself. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.